manufacturing of medical devices with intraocular lenses that is particularly related to ophthalmology. So as we have our operations spread over various locations, so there comes a need for an ERP. So if anything needed, if you have a good developer or anything, we can on top of it, we can make our customizations and move with that. So right now all major departments are using Odoo.
Hello all, today we are here with Mr. Muthu from Appasamy Associate. He is here to share about the incredible journey with the Odoo. Hello sir, how are you doing?
Yeah, doing good.
Okay, so before we start about the Odoo, we would like to know about your company, like what you do as a company and what is your profile in the company.
So as a company, we are as Appasamy Associates, as everyone knows, we are in the field of medical devices, manufacturing of medical devices with intraocular lenses.
Okay.
That is particularly related to ophthalmology.
Okay.
So and we are in the field of more than a decade. So and we are major into, we are having most of them into manufacturing. So,
And what are the particular operations you look after like?
so my particular operations, what I look after is in the completely of the enterprise resource planning.
Okay.
And take care of the IT related activities.
Okay.
As a
Then you
whole,
must use Odoo day to day.
yes, we are using Odoo day to days.
Okay. So, when did you feel like that now the organization needs some solution? We are on that phase of the growth that, this is the right time to implement something.
So earlier, so we are all the accountants, everyone are used to Tally solutions, and after Tally solutions, we did not feel any some integrations. So as we have our operations spread over various locations, so there comes a need for an ERP. So at the initial stage, we could not move because all our users are novice users, and we cannot move into a direct ERP. So we hired a person who can do an ERP, customized ERP for us.
Yes.
So even though in that customized ERP they can do the initial stages like placing an order, so delivery and the invoices, and still it is not an integrated one. And the day-to-day gathering of day-to-day reports was a pain point where we had, and even the management could not see the day-to-day results on the live days as of end of the day or anything.
Okay.
If they want to have a reports of anything, they need to import into Excel.
Yes.
So based on Excel calculations needs to be done.
Okay.
And based on that, so it was taking time, so we decided to go for an ERP.
Okay.
So at that time we had competitors, look for competitors and everything, and we had a demo session with all the major ERPs.
Okay.
So and even with Odoo, I think if I'm sure, the first demo was with Odoo.
Okay.
So and parallelly, and most of the based on the business owners who looks into for sales or manufacturing, everyone, they finalized Odoo as they feel it was user friendly.
All right.
So that is at the version 8. We started at the version 8. So they could see the reports and group by and the analytical reports as was there. The GUI, they liked it. So and we started to go and we decided to go with Odoo. And Odoo is an open source. So and they provide the source code to us. So if anything needed, if you have a good developer or anything, we can on top of it, we can make our customizations and move with that.
Okay,
So that was the main reason.
yes.
So we chose Odoo. So and then comes the GST compliance, everything. So we moved into, I think Odoo helped us and we moved to the other version. So and just the journey started like that.
Okay. So, can you say that right now, how many departments, how many users are there who are using Odoo? Which applications are there who supports your core business? Like,
So right now major departments are using Odoo.
okay.
So we have installed the module right from the sales module. So sales inventory. So based on inventory, then purchase models. So later we, at the early stage, we had a little bit hesitation to move into the accounting module.
Okay.
So we just stopped with, even though accounting model we have not started in Odoo, but the entries that was flowing from purchase model and Odoo, everything was there.
Yeah.
So, but so most of the models we are using it.
Okay. And how many users are there, sir?
Right now we are nearing 500 users, enterprise users.
Going down.
Okay.
So in initial time, are you also like facing some issues that time to implement and with your employees, and how do you cope up with that challenge?
So earlier, so that was the first time they're moving into the Odoo. So we need to train our employees and then data migration from the older CRM. See, the legacy CRM to the new Odoo was a challenge. So, but with the help of, since we had a good IT team, so we had, with the help of IT team, we gathered from Tally, we exported. So that was a challenge at the initial time. So, and we had some implementers to help us. So then we had given training to everyone. So we moved into model by model. So since we did not move everything from the legacy to the Odoo, so as a category wise, so we just took a part of it. So parallelly running Odoo plus the legacy CRM. At one stage we stopped the legacy CRM and migrated all the earlier data that is related to the invoicing. So then the outstanding everything. So and that was verified. Once it is verified, we just stop the earlier versions.
Okay.
So and users we need to train them because for purchase models we identify the persons. So we train them. So it was earlier it was something hurdle, but day by day, so everyone got confidence and it was going on. So and apart from that, some customizations was needed on top of the default architecture.
It's very natural when you are trying to
Yes,
adopt
yes,
a
no.
new system like.
So
in
when
initial
so
time.
when everyone knows that whatever the request from the user, it can be customized. So based on the functionality, so we can move up with this. So even though we face some challenges, pain points, something related to other things, so but every ERP has a pain or sometimes some performance issue or anything. So but here in Odoo, they helped us a lot, especially Rogan, Manthan. So the team, the other team also, API integration team, everyone they helped us.
It's so good to hear that.
So I was happy to move with the team also. So just here.
Okay.
So that was the success. It came like that.
As you mentioned that you started your journey with the Odoo from the version 8 and now it's like we are on 17, right?
Yes.
So you can see that on one hand you are growing and on other hand Odoo is also growing.
Yes, yes,
So
of course.
can you at least like a few features or functionality you see that because of these features, my business have good impact. We can see like we can see that visible growth in our business because of these features.
Most of the features from version 11, some features were not available when related to the user's requirements. So, but those versions we have customized, and we faced a major issue with the manufacturer inventory side.
Okay.
So the scanning part, which was because earlier we were the scanning of, because we scan more than lakhs of barcodes per day.
Okay.
So that was a customization done, and we had a performance issue also. So and the Odoo team helped us to bring out it. And right now, even with 3 or 4 months, we achieved that one. So and it was a great success, and they can move it. And especially that was the major struggle we had in implementing also, and the features that liked. And other things on the part of accounting, so we faced some reality issues because the reports and other things were not up to the standard of Indian localization. So, but day by day version increases. So now we could find all the Indian localization part, and moreover, I think 18 would be surely supporting Indian local. So the GST compliance and on the part of accounting, everything should, and the user should also like it.
Okay. So, still, like after using Go to 17, is there anything in your mind, like you have already, map your future goals for next 5 years, and you have that certain list of the features in your mind that we are expecting this in upcoming versions, like.
Expecting versions, what I could say is the I think that is solved in 17. I think the
Okay.
consolidation of the group companies accounted.
Okay, so you are quite happy about the 17 feature.
Yeah, 17, but we have not implemented 17, but we know the feature. Still now we are in 16.
Okay.
So and we are maybe in the future we may move into that.
So, would you like to comment something regarding overall experience about your implementation journey, and if you want to highlight some incident, we would love to know about that.
So the implementation journey, as I said earlier, so Odoo was the major part to help us on the implementation. So wherever we face, we required a lot of customizations. That was the implementation journey, because user might be, when we're running a report or anything, there might be a performance issue or anything. So that would be solved on the same day.
Okay.
So but till now we have not left down or gone down below. So the business was not affected.
Yeah, that is what we also
Yeah.
want to, take
So
care
that is the
of.
confidence we have in moving to the next like.
Okay. So, like, if you would, we would like to know if you will rate like your overall Odoo experience on the rate of like 1 to 10. Then what will be the number?
I could say rate of 9 I can give.
Okay, that's very kind. We are so happy to know that.
And because one, still there are something to be solved.
Okay.
So we have some. So I have given some. What to say, some suggestions also then and there. Even I have raised more tickets. So if this feature was there, this should be the next version would be.
Yeah. Actually, we are also trying our best to cater to maximum features in upcoming versions. So surely, hopefully you will get that. And how do you feel about the Odoo community days? Like, how do you feel?
No, community days, I think this last year I attended the community days. So and we could see some, because Belgium was the one, earlier we had the release of versions. Okay. But it was a great pleasure in knowing that before, I think the pre-release they said as community days last year. So the pre-release versions to the Indian for us. So it was good to know so what is coming, and we can plan in advance to move to the next version like that.
Definitely. It's helpful.
So and we have the interactions with all the users, all the teammates of Odoo.
Okay.
So any doubts or anything or any queries, so we can have it here. And those 2 days was really, we can know, it's a knowledge gathering, we can say.
Okay. So that's all from my side. Thank you so
Okay.
much, sir, for
Thank
being
you.
with us today.
Thank you.